Chicago and helping produce shows at Zany's Comedy Club, The Hideout, and the Center in Halstead. She attends UW-Parkside, and she has performed at Edge Comedy Club in Chicago and the Comedy Cafe in Milwaukee. Please put your hands together for Kathryn Evans.
Let's make this go on. There you go. That's just me peeing on myself because I'm so nervous. So today I knew it was going to be a good day because I found $20, and when I flushed the toilet, everything went down. So that's generally when I know that the day is going to be well. Did anyone hear Christmas music before Halloween? Like, it was the day before. Can you clap for that? Yeah, you heard it. You was a fan. I did, and I was enraged. But then I thought, you know what, I'm kind of glad this is happening, because now I feel like I'm part of society. Because when I don't feel like I'm part of society is when I find out that everybody's going to this Twilight movie, which apparently all of you love. And so I'm kind of glad for that. And you know, the reason I don't get into Twilight is because there's two parts. The same with Harry Potter. They did these parts, part 1 and part 2. You go to a movie to see all of the parts. If I'm going to have sex with you, I want to see all of the parts. The other day I was at Carthage, and I'm so glad I go to Parkside because I heard church bells. I'm sorry. I heard church bells in the morning. And everybody was just walking and not really paying attention. But when I heard them, I freaked out and kind of got really jittery and didn't know what was going on. And then apparently it's something they do every morning. And then when I got here, I heard drums because it was Native American Month. And we had drums in the main lobby, and I was like, finally, like I'm home, I can relax. So I just thought that was interesting. I don't think all of us know that. Because every time I hear church music, I think someone's getting divorced. Because my mom used to play church music all the time, and then, you know, in the morning, sometimes she still does on like Saturdays, and I'll be like, Dave, where are you? My stepdad. Where'd you go? You doing okay? Still here. This would be an embarrassing point to point out that my mom and stepdad are both here for that. So, give it up for them. I guess the best thing about Parkside, if you ask people that visit, it's our water. Did you know that? A lot of freshmen and a lot of high schoolers really appreciate our water. It's very cold, and during every water fountain. Just thought you should know. So I work at the LGBTQ Resource Center, and that stands for Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender, Queer Questioning Resource Center, and it's really, I've gotten very talented at just spattering that off. But I think a lot of people tend to think that I just sit around and talk about sex all day, which is definitely not the case. And if you know me, you know that I get super uncomfortable when sex comes up. And so I was doing a little bit of reflecting, and I know why now. I went to a parochial school in town, and I was taught by a nun she taught me about sex. And the way she decided to go about this was have us all come in. We didn't really know what the topic of discussion was, okay? So pretend you're the class and I'm her. So pretend that you have in front of you a cup, a bag of chips, and a soda, okay? Now open that can. Do you want to make a can opening noise? Oh, that was beautiful. That was glorious. Let's do that later again. Okay, so then you drink a little bit of that soda. Go ahead and drink it. Drink it. All right. Now don't swallow, and go ahead and spit that into your cup. There you go. Perfect. Now grab some chips and put that in your mouth and crunch on that. There you go. Some of you got it. Some of you are like, I'm not doing that. That's okay. I won't force you. And then also spit that into your cup. Okay, go ahead. Perfect. Now pass that cup to your neighbor and do the same thing, and then pass that cup to your neighbor. And that's what having sex is like with multiple partners. Now, first of all, I didn't know what sex was. So I had no idea what she was describing. And all I thought is that it means eating people's regurgitated food. And you know what? It's funny because I actually did that anyway because there were these two tables. There was a boy table and a girl table, and we dare each other to eat different things that we put in our pudding cups. And I was always the one that volunteered. So I was like, Mrs. Gresser, no problem. And the really crazy thing is that she had on tattooed eyebrows, and those were really freaky. So I'm learning about sex with, with this nun, and she has on these tattooed eyebrows. What does that say about her character? I don't know. I still don't know because I don't know anyone that has that yet. I haven't come across anyone else that has tattooed on eyebrows. So that's just a little tidbit. So politics are still going on. Weird. As a college student, before coming to Parkside, I was like, oh, this is something a lot of, older adults know everything about, and they seem to get the grasp of it, so I kind of was like, oh, it's up to you. But then I started listening to the news more, and I was like, this is easy to get. Like, what's going on? Why is everybody so confused? I don't really have any political stance, or I don't really want to talk about it or anything like that. I just want you to know it's kind of simple. I just think that people don't think that you get it, and we get it. It's stupid. Thank you. The PSG rep from our school. Sweet. So, two more things. I'm at the stage in this game where I'm graduating in May. Anybody else? Oh. Okay, one of you is real excited to leave. I am too. But I'm looking into graduate school or just doing this kind of stuff. So that's interesting. I never thought my backup plan would be, way different than going to grad school. So, do we feel like a game? Wow. Okay, my game is way better than that, so you better clap a little bit louder. Okay. Everybody get a partner. Look your partner deeply in the eye. Some of you may have heard this. This is kind of my signature game that I learned when I was younger. And the reason it's kind of weird is because my friends told me that this is something you just don't do. But I guess, I don't know, we played it. So you have your partners, I can tell. Okay, so partner number one, this is kind of like the Thumb Wars game, and then the hand slappity game, alright? So partner number one, you used to play them when you were little, you know it. Partner number one, go ahead and make a circle and hold it out to your partner, alright? Alright, stop looking each other deeply in the eyes. Your circle needs to be down, like that. Yep. It can be with two hands. It's just more efficient. Alright, now the second person, get out your pointer finger. Okay? Now just try not to get caught. Alright, yeah. There you go. And if you get caught, then you return. There you go, they got in front, she got caught. Close your hole, make your hole a little smaller. Some people have bigger fingers, so maybe you do need the two hands. Okay? There you go. That could be a conversation starter. This area is having way too much fun with it. I don't want to go there. It's just a family fun game. I don't know why it's so sexual right there in that area. But I think the other comedians are going to have fun with you later tonight. Yeah. Did you like it? Was that fun? Did you like it? You could use that whenever you want. Do you realize that you could do that game whenever you want, wherever? And you can tell people you got it from me. I don't mind. I know that I talk a little bit about sex on stage and things like that, and have sexual games. But if you know me, don't come up after the show and talk to me about these things. I will shut down and not want to talk. As many of you know, since I know a lot of you. If you didn't know that, you're for sure knowing again. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to share today. I really didn't. I'm excited for you guys to be here. Can we have a round of applause for all of you? It actually means a very, very great deal that you're here enjoying the show, and I know that you're in good hands with the rest of our lineup, so give it up for them, and I'm going to hand the mic over to Adam again. Thank you.